Hey, hey, everybody. Welcome back. We are here at the Three-Wall Ball Outdoor World Tournament in Las Vegas. We got a couple fun matches for you here, and I think one might already be in progress that you see on your screen. It is the one wall. Daniel De La Rosa and Holly Ray Scott, and who are they playing? Mike?
Cliff Swain and Carla Munoz.
That's a fun matchup.
Oh, it's going to be a fantastic matchup. I've seen Cliff Swain play at the Beach Bash several times. Daniel De La Rosa is a one-wall wizard, and Holly is a Beach Bash champion, and Carla is fantastic. It's going to be an incredible match right here. Let's see how it goes.
We're a couple points in, so I don't know that we've got the score right away. We're going to see if we can get that for you here. Maybe you're seeing it on your screen.
So we got 2-0, Swain Munoz, 2-0. That's a gorgeous serve. This court is shorter. You want to try to serve it deep, like that, and then attack the return.
Sorry, I was sidetracked there for a minute.
Daniel has just such incredibly quick hands, and he has adjusted. I mean, he's a one-wall champion also, and Holly is. This is going to be a tough match for Cliff and Carla, but there's going to be some incredible volleys. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, and I think with Daniel, you talked about his quickness in his hands. It just keeps improving. Just when you think you've seen the best of him, it it gets better.
Right, and he's able to move the ball, take pace off the ball, drop the ball. His overhead is incredible. A lot of the indoor players don't have that overhead like he has. So they're disputing the serve because Daniel had put up his hand immediately. So now they're asking for an appeal.
Yeah, the line judges help out with that. You got one on either side, and
their appeal was granted.
Their appeal was granted.
We're looking at 3-0. Let's see how Cliff plays the serve, which is a huge part in one wall. He's going to go overhand.
Oh. Just too good. Again, it's those hands that you talked about. You know, I am mostly an indoor player, so I'm just going to mention to some of you indoor people that might be watching going, what the heck is the lefty doing there and the righty? That's pretty typical for outdoor, that you know, have the lefty play on the right side. Because you can move outside the court, you're able to cover more, but this really makes sure that nothing gets down the middle. So that's... again, 3-wall, 1-wall, very common.
0 serving 4. Holly serves.
Just too good from Cliff.
Cliff knows the one-wall game, and if you watch him play, he is going to keep that pressure on Holly and keep Daniel. And again, Carla raises her hand, the ball is out. The ref called in, and it was out, and she wins the appeal. So the thing is, Cliff is going to pound Holly, but he's got to keep Daniel from poaching. So you can't let him. That right hand
Get
is
that
incredible.
Set up.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's kind of fun to see Cliff. Could very well be wrong here, but I'm curious how new he is to the outdoor game. And by new, I mean in the last 15 years. I doubt, did he grow up playing it? You know, was he playing? It's just been so much more popular these last 10 years that I feel like Cliff had to do some learning too and learn how to pick up that outdoor 1-wall, 3-wall, whatever we're playing game.
Well, I've seen him at the Beach Bash. It's got to be six or seven years ago. I mean, he's been playing one wall for quite some time.
Sure.
Score is 4-0. 0 serving 4. Holly serving. She can't go right up the middle because Cliff's going to take it with his left. So she chooses to go to Carla's right. I'd like her to move that serve from where she just put it. Same spot, and she paid for it. That's not a good one-wall spot.
Yeah, totally ready for it. Carla was hoping she'd get that second chance.
1 serving 4. And see, Daniel has the control. He'll go behind his back.
Yeah.
He's going to go, and in terms of serving, he'll go behind his back and try to put it to Carla's backhand and then attack it. That's the difference between him. He's very comfortable taking balls off the wall. And he goes right to Cliff's, wow. He goes right to Cliff's power hand and drops it.
There's that.
And he serves it out.
He does, and I was just going to say there's that overhand that you were talking about was pretty good, pretty spot on, and then he just happened to serve that one out. They play 2 games to 15, just like a normal match in indoor racquetball. And as we said, this is game number 1.
Carla has to make an adjustment on her serve. Has to. Just move it, maybe put it deeper, slower.
He did. I was going to say he tried to put a lot of spin on that. Apparently he did. Cliff couldn't catch up to it.
But Cliff went for the overhead. We call it a chop in one wall, or a spike, where he's trying to put it in the corner from top to bottom. Just couldn't execute. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. 2 serving 4, second person.
Ooh, almost. We've seen him make those in indoor.
Daniel has a second and third gear.
Doesn't he, though?
To end, if he has to step it up, he will. If he has to end the game, he will. It's very hard to beat him.
Yeah. Anybody that's followed him in indoor has seen that over and over and over again.
I'd love to see Cliff go out the door on an overhead serve. He has it in his repertoire.
Well, I like you saying that, so explain to everybody.
There he goes. There
what
it is.
The out the door is. Yep.
Oh, and he should have come to the middle. He's lefty, and so he wants to serve to the opposite corner, which he did. The problem is, or it wasn't a problem, he needs to come to the middle, because there's not much Daniel could do except put the ball back in the middle, and he stayed on his side, and it went through the middle. That should have never happened, because that was a great serve. We're looking at 2 serving 4.
Yeah, this game is a barn burner. I'm kind of keeping my eye on the women's doubles, which is also going on in front of us, and I think they've finished their first game already, and they actually started a few minutes after this match we're watching. So this could really be entertaining.
Hopefully we'll be able to go back and forth during timeouts and things like that. But this one-wall game is going to be extremely competitive. I believe it's 5 serving 2.
And it's just my guess, Mike, but I'm guessing people are probably thinking it's going to be Daniel and Holly that are going to win this, or am I wrong?
They would be the favorites.
Okay, yeah.
I think if Daniel played with some guy that's playing blackjack right now, he'd probably be the favorite. So
that was awesome.
But Holly is terrific. Obviously, she's terrific, and that was a long serve, and they can't afford to lose any that was long. There's no question about that.
Oh, Cliff's appealing it.
Don't appeal, Cliff. Don't appeal. That ball was long. And he lost that appeal.
We've got Israel Torres reffing this match, and he's, of course, has 2 line judges down there that agreed with him on that call.
So it's 2 serving 5. A little discussion about some strategy.
And they might need some, you know. Be nice to see them come away with a point or 2, but that's not going to do it.
That I don't know what they, maybe they were talking about sushi later on, because that wasn't.
That's not going to do it.
Nice shot.
Yeah, great stroke.
And she's fired up.
Yeah.
She's fired up about that, and I love to see that, especially in the 1 wall. 2 serving 5, and she has adjusted her serve. Let's see where she goes with this serve. Anywhere but Daniel's forehand. Anywhere but his forehand. And Cliff needs to step on the court if she serves behind her back. And she doesn't. That was a good serve.
What do you think Daniel was questioning? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
He thought it was short.
Okay.
Holy smokes, she's cracked a couple of those right there. Very, very nice. 6 serving 2. Holy smokes, that was called out.
Does yours show 6-2 or 5-2 yet?
It's 6-2.
Okay.
6 serve, it's 2 serving 6, change your serve. I thought that was a good serve, but what do I know? Yeah.
I'm going to take a quick break so I can give us an update on this women's match.
Okay, sounds great. We're looking at 3 serving 6.
Right.
Holly's serving. You could feel like, where do I put this? Where am I want to keep it away from who and where.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, what a shot, Holly, because Carla was pounding and she just laid it down.
I have an update on that score. Erica and Michelle did win the first game 15-12, so I'm guessing that's a little closer than they expected as well. Playing Victoria Rodriguez, and I apologize, I don't know who Victoria is playing with. Did you happen to make note of? Yeah. So sorry we don't have that name, but like I said, that was a good game. We're trying to keep an eye on that one as well. And that first game's in the book, so we're back watching this 1 wall here. Side out again. I just saw the end of that, but they're making it a little closer. We got a 4-6, now 6 serving 4. So they're inching their way back in.
Serve is so important. 7 serving 4. Obviously, they feel comfortable just serving it to Holly. At some point, you're going to see, if she doesn't keep Daniel straight by going behind her back once in a while, he's going to poach that serve. He's literally watching her body movement to see if he could read it.
And that is completely legal, yes? Either player can return the serve.
Nice shot.
Correct, Mike?
Yes.
Either player.
Oh,
yep.
absolutely.
Yep, just making, like I said, I know most of the rules, but it is a little bit different than 1 wall, so.
7-4. That's a nice serve. Great defense by Holly.
Yep, she's doing a nice job keeping it in there. There was, something was out there, yeah.
4 serving 7. Beautiful serve. I'd like to see Cliff take a step to his left. 5-7. That was out. 5-7, second serve.
Yeah, and when she's lined up for that, I was going to mention, that's a great setup for an indoor serve, but I wasn't so sure that it was going to be effective here, but you know, you see a lot of these overheads, a lot of the outdoors, but she was just going for your good old drive serve.
To me, in this game, and I say it all the time, the serve, the deeper you put it, you're keeping the other team back. If you're serving low, the other team is coming forward and hitting it, and you're giving up position immediately. And Cliff went for a soft, tried to put it in front of him. Just too much zip on that. We're looking at 7-5. Got to move that ball.
What a rally, though. What a rally.
Holly can match power. Fantastic.
They're back in the service box again. I hear it 5-7.
Beautiful serve. 6-7. Another nice deep serve, 7-7. You can hit it underhand, but you want to serve it deep. Eight, 7. And that's a timeout.
Yeah, and so what people can't, well, oh no, they can see, we can't. So you see that one wall ball over there, the wall is only the 20 feet wide, is that correct? And then there was a gap there that I'm sure she hit. Forgot, you guys can see it, we can't.
Just the one wall court is shorter. So there's a timeout.
Yeah, so I'll look over here. This game just, you did, okay. So here's the other doubles match we've got right in front of us here. Erica Mania serving and scoring. Her partner's Michelle Key. And again, we're playing Victoria, and do you know Victoria's partner's name? That's Victoria Rodriguez, so I don't know the other. Yeah, sorry about that, folks, but little friendly tap there. Michelle, of course, didn't mean to hit Victoria, so they wanted to know all was good. Let's see if we can hear a score. Erica Mania hails from Colorado. And that's all you get for me, because that's the only one I know. Tough shot.
We're back to the other one now.
Okay, back to the other one. We'll give you a score on that women's doubles that we just left there, but now we're back on this one wall ball.
All right, we're looking at 9-7 now.
Yeah, they took the lead, didn't they? That's awesome.
Not for Cliff and Carla fans.
Right? Just I like the working back, because it was 2-5, it was 2-6, I think, and then they had to kind of work back, and here we are.
And now they've found their comfort zone. It's 11 serving 7.
Oh, that was some soft hands. Oh, by Carla, but then Daniel got it past her.
Holly, when she feels the rhythm on the one wall, she has tremendous power, and she's able to lay it down. She's a great complement in terms of racquetball for Daniel. She's really sets him up nicely. She uses all the court. She's not afraid to use the left side of the court. I haven't seen Cliff, and if I was to say one thing next game, oh, and he missed it.
Oh, yeah.
To Cliff and Carla is there is a left side of the court that you're allowed to play on. You got to keep Daniel honest.
Sure. He's definitely doing some cheating over there. I certainly have noticed. Look where he took that ball.
13-8. 8-13.
We have a timeout on the ladies' court, but we did get you the name of Victoria's partner is Katie Niles. And the match looks to be pretty close. I don't have a score for you, but That's some women's doubles going on in the pro division.
8-13. It's first server. I would love to see just once her go behind her back and send Daniel off the court and Cliff come through the middle. But they're going to stick to that same.
Ooh, that's a good get. A good get by Holly.
And Cliff put an easy ball.
Yep.
He's shaking his head going, I don't know what happened. I just don't know. With the score, now it says 9-12, so
Yes.
it's 9-12. Oh, the long serves and the out serves will literally, they will kill you. You'll think about them. It's like when your nail on your thumb, you pick it off too short and it just bothers you for like 20 minutes. That's what serving out makes you feel like.
What a great analogy. That's fantastic. Everybody can feel what you're saying.
Oh, we've all done it. When you do it, you're like, I knew it.
Where do you play? Where's your outdoor courts?
Oh, that's a nice shot. I play in Hollywood, Florida.
Hollywood, Florida.
Where the Beach Bash takes place.
Yeah, familiar. We only come to watch. My husband and I have been to this tournament. We were here the very first year they had it. This is our 6th time, and we come only to watch. And this year I brought 2 other couples from Nebraska with us. So there's 6 Nebraska people here just watching outdoor racquetball.
I'm going to tell you right now, my daughter lives in Nebraska.
She does. What town?
Papillon.
Papillion.
Thank you.
Yeah, Papillon. That's all right. Papillion. Yeah, it's just down the road from us.
Really?
Yeah, it's just outside Omaha. We're in Gretna, which is just outside
Beautiful
Omaha.
shot.
Yeah. What do we got here? Is this game?
It's 13-9. We could talk about Nebraska all day. We have different score, 14-9. So it's game point, but now it's 9 serving 14.
What does she do in Papillion?
That was good. What she is a doctor. She's an optometrist. And Carla puts that right hand into the floor. Yeah. They needed that. Yeah, she's much smarter than I'll ever be, thank God.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. 14 serving 9. It was the Tuesday visits from the electrician. That's what happened. So it's 14 serving 9, match point.
And they got 2 opportunities to get it here.
Swain and Munoz had many, many opportunities to close out the game. And there is 15-9. Game 1 goes to De La Rosa Scott. But I'm telling you, if a couple of slight adjustments, and it could go the other way.
Yeah, so they're in between games there. We're going to, do you want us to take a timeout too, or do you want to just switch to this other game?
Watch this for like a minute.
All right, we're going to bring you over to this doubles. And again, we're watching the other, commentating the other, so we don't have a score for you. We got Erica Mania, Victoria Rodriguez, and Katie Niles. It's in the second game. Erica and Michelle, your U.S. doubles champions, indoor, won the first game, and we're not sure of the score on this one.
It was 15-12, I believe, the first game.
The first game, yeah, but I didn't know this one here.
Incredibly competitive match. I love when Michelle, before she hits, she takes position. She commands where she is, and then she swings. I noticed that about her when her stance, and then she powers it. It's a different level.
Yeah, they've got a timeout there on that court too. So we're going to commercial.
A future free from drugs and alcohol begins with a decision to raise your hand and ask for help. The Frontline Recovery Program at ARC Behavioral Health specializes in treating substance use and associated mental health concerns for veterans and first responders. We provide an evidence-based, trauma-informed approach to treatment led by a team of veterans and clinical professionals with first responder experience. Your recovery begins here. Call us today.
And we're back. Give you a quick update as we're going to catch up to this one-wall ball again. But the women's doubles, the score is, you told me and I already, 9-5. Erica and Michelle are winning. So now we're back to game number 2. Daniel and Holly, Cliff and Carla.
Oh, that's a screen ball. How can you let that go? He's good. Daniel says we'll do that over. He's right. Run it back. That's the right thing. Daniel and Holly took the first one. I believe it was 15-9.
Yeah.
But it was a very competitive game. They have to start using the left side of the court. They're only shooting to one side of the court. That's Cliff and Carla. They're trying to keep everything to Holly. Holly's a good one-wall player. She really, she steps up at very key moments. But they have to keep Daniel honest.
Yeah, the other thing I notice just from the little outdoor that we play is you actually really keep getting better every point you play, playing outdoor, because it just, it takes that one adjustment here and then the next adjustment there. So it's fun because we watch players improve literally in front of our eyes.
Exactly. That is very true. See, you can't, and it's, again, you're saying, look, you're saying it because you're sitting down and it's not so easy. But it all starts with the serve. That's another short by Cliff. And Carla's serve has been in the same spot for now over a game. And if she doesn't move it, he's going to poach that serve every time.
We are here at 1-1.
Holly's touch. I'm telling you, if I was ever making butter and toast, I'll do the toast. I want her to spread the butter because her touch is incredible.
I don't even know you, but this is hilarious. I love your, whatever those are called. It's
I'm
awesome.
saying.
I'm just saying. Yeah, what I like about Holly, too, is she's strong, and when she does get on a roll and confident, there's nothing that changes that. She gets in the zone, she feels it, she shoots it, she hits it. It's fun to see her find that spot.
Look at her.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, that shot. She's just feeling, because she was over here on the 3-wall, and she was moving the ball, dropping shots, and it's continuing right over on the 1-wall. Wow.
Yeah, again, you guys can all see it, but we've got a score of 1 serving 2. Sorry about that.
Cliff, I'd like to see a nice, hard, deep serve. Thank you. Thank you. And he's saying, Mike, you should have told me this last game. I was, but you got to listen. Let's see if he comes back there, because Daniel, again.
Yeah.
Daniel can make an adjustment from point to point. You always have to be, everybody knows how good he is, but when you watch him and you see these little adjustments that he makes throughout the game. Carla's a little bit frustrated. We're looking at 3 serving 2. Oh, 4 serving 2. Now Daniel has gone to this soft game where he's dropping it. And all that means is he's feeling very confident right now.
Ooh,
Nice shot.
Tough, yep.
I'd like to see some positive body language from the back team. 4-2 second person. 5-2. Carla has to rip it. Just rip it.
Oh, nice rally. And she had the patience too, but
Mm-hmm.
just didn't quite get it there. And again, I'm going to mention for all you indoor players that are here looking at the great Cliff Swain, wondering why he's playing on the right and why Carla's playing on the left. That's very, very typical in outdoor ball. That serve is not. But that's just to give that middle coverage, just strong coverage there, because again, they can move outside of the court if they need to hit something, which we can't do in indoor. So you might hear the applause. This game is over. The reigning indoor women's doubles team took game 2 as well. So that one is over.
There you go. It's 2 serving 6. And Carla is just having a hard time right now, but it's still plenty of time at 2 serving 6. Wow, Cliff.
You poor guy, you're going to fall off your chair if you see this
Cliff.
anymore.
I mean, how many serves? It's like driving into the city, getting online for a half hour, and then the bouncer says, "Do you have any ID?" And you left your wallet in the house. I mean, you gotta get the serve in to even have an opportunity.
And what's our score here?
7 serving 2.
Pulling away a little bit with it here.
Yes. 8-2.
Yep.
Holly's
Ace
just.
serve there.
What happened? What happened there?
Oh.
What they called that long? That was long? I don't know what just happened on the serve, but it's half out. Oh, that was just nasty. He's so feeling it now with the touch game. 8-2. I have 7-2. Excuse me. No, it is 8-2. 9-2. This is the best I've seen Holly play.
It's that groove we talk about.
In one wall. I mean, even when she won the Beach Bash, I mean, right here, her confidence in moving the ball, dropping the ball, very, very impressive. She's very confident right now. There's a timeout in the action. We're at the KWM Gutterman 3 wall ball here in Las Vegas.
And we're going to take a break. We are back. I always say it like that, and JT gives me a hard time because I go, we're back.
I like it.
I know, and he's like, it's kind of scary.
That's like the Jack Nicholson thing from
exactly.
The Shining. I love it. I love it.
So I've tried to switch it up a few times when we come back.
Listen, if that's your thing, stick with it. 10 serving, it's 2 serving 10. Oh my goodness, it's just a tough match now. In the beginning of the first game through the 3/4 of it, very competitive, but too many serves out.
Yeah, and
And that was short. Yeah, that serve was very, very short. Wow. I mean, I'm not carrying my calculator, but I need one to count all the serves that have been faulted.
got a nice, oh, she wanted to hinder there. They had a nice little rally going there. Everybody got involved.
That's what the back team needs, to have some good rallies and win the point. And Cliff's just having a tough time now. I believe it's 11 serving 2.
Yeah, obviously Daniel and Holly made some adjustments, and Cliff and Carla just maybe haven't, trying to rely on what got them so close the first game, but.
Look at his hands.
Hands and feet on that
Oh,
one.
that's disgusting.
Yeah. Yep. Last shot, hands and feet. He had to have those quick feet to get up there, then the quick hands to return it, then not hit himself, jump out of the, yeah, it was all of it was good.
Right now, his body's so relaxed now. He's, you know, no matter how hard, he's seeing the ball like a grapefruit. And there's a timeout in the action, and they're just in a groove right there. And it's 12 serving 2.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. It's my first day. The tournament's been going on for a couple days, and you have not seen anything like this unless you've been here. No offense to Hollywood, Florida, but I tell you, the way they set up these courts and Vendor Row, and it's right across the street from the Strat, so you get to see it when you look out your windows. Just a fun story. The very first year we came, which again was the first year that they held this tournament, we took the little, I don't know if it's a bus or the tram that took us down the strip, my husband and I, and all the way back on every stop when people were getting on or asking what, talking to each other, I kept saying, follow us to the Strat, stay on till the Strat, come on down and see. And they're like, what are you talking about? There's outdoor racquetball, stay on. It was really fun. We actually got a few people to come and stay till they got down here to check it out.
Yeah, it's, once you get here, it's very cool. The sponsors are all out here. It's really a great event. We're getting back to 12 serving 2. This is the second game. 13-2. The big news last night, was we got to
Kane and Alvaro.
Holy
let's talk.
Smokes! Hold on a second. 13-2. I mean, I was here and trying to film it. Holly.
Oh, I feel like
that. Wait a second. They gave him a hinder, and Cliff is like, what are you talking about? I do agree also.
Yeah, that wasn't a hinder on them. They had a little miscommunication between each other.
Wow. He's not sharing his appetizer tonight with him. 13-2. Nice get. Outside. 13-2, second serve.
Oh, she must have got, okay, I was going to say that looked like a 2-bouncer to me.
So we have match point at 14-2. This.
They're going to appeal it. I feel like.
There's a lot of frustration on that back team.
Yeah.
But quite frankly, I mean, Holly is playing really just top notch, and Daniel's being Daniel.
Ooh.
Great overhead. He's got a beautiful overhead. Look at him.
And those hands.
Oh,
those
great hands. And Carla's able to get some angle on that ball at 2:14. Last licks, as they say. It's the bottom of the ninth. There's 2 outs.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Just remember.
Little off speed a little.
Yes, well, he's been doing, I mean, when you're comfortable, those touch shots are much harder to hit than just powering the ball. So when you're doing that, you're feeling good. Wow. Just remember, no matter what happens, you're not the Jets. Here we go.
That was a backhand rare
No,
skip by
no.
Daniel.
Oh, I
by
thought you were
Daniel.
talking
Sorry.
about
No,
a
no, no.
backhand at the Jets.
No, no, no. Daniel had a little rare miss.
I'm just being honest.
It's funny. Do you know what's coming up next? Any idea what we're streaming next?
Well, I don't know what we're streaming next, but I'm looking forward to the match between Holly Scott and Kaylani against Michelle. And
This is
no,
not that one. Got it.
And Michelle and help me out.
Erica?
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
yep.
That's going to be an incredible match for multiple reasons.
Yes, exactly. All right.
We're
so,
looking at 5-14.
Yeah, and Holly wanted a hinder, possibly even a penalty hinder there, and I'm thinking she didn't get it.
And it's just a long way to go. Let's see if they could make it closer. Nice serve.
Jeez.
Outside. So 14-5, 2 to make 1 for the match. Here we go. Oh, good shot, Carl. Way to go.
Really nice.
Way
yeah.
to go.
Really nice. Somebody in the crowd agrees. They yelled
Just
that
trying
out
to get
too.
him pumped up and out, and Cliff. There it is.
That's it.
To the next round, Daniel and Holly. Can we talk about, before we go to break, do we have 2 seconds to talk about the game last night? Because I'd love to hear your opinion, because you're an indoor guru here. Kane came down, felt very confident. You could see the confidence. It was oozing out of him and Alvaro's body. They were playing the McDonald brothers, I believe.
Yep.
And they were like, okay, these guys are good, but we are who we are. I'm telling you, I saw it. Steve Austin. Did
Do you
the
think
Stone
everybody
Cold.
knows who Steve?
Everybody knows who Stone Cold is. He just did Vince McMahon a couple of times with his move, and that's what happened. It was like 15-4 and 15-2 or something. I mean, it was not even close. It was Chief Jay Strongbow going into his war dance. What happened?
You know, I wish I could tell you more about it, because I saw that they were playing. We were up in Arizona last night, just got in today, and I didn't see the match. So on the way here, in the car, trying to watch it, and the reception kept cutting out. I'm like, what is going on? So the only thing, and again, I watched a snippet, so this may be a terrible synopsis or recap, but there looked to be some very much frustration from Kane and Alvaro that I always think gets in the way. And I feel like at times they should have just kind of calmed down, played their game. And the other thing I really wish somebody would have done, this is only Kane's second time in outdoor, is somebody should have mentioned that he moved to the other side and Alvaro moved to, because they played their normal,
Right.
So I just thought, well, even if you've only played, you've seen other people play it. And I would have liked to have seen them at least try that.
Well, here's the thing. There's this 3-letter word that always gets in the way of adjustments. Do you know what that is?
I'm thinking, no.
Ego.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ego. And what happened was the McDonald brother, who stands right on the short line and says, go ahead, try to hit it by me. He not only was he returning it, but he's killing it. He's hitting incredible shots. The reflexes, and sometimes you got reflexes, but you're hitting shots that set up the guy for the next one. Their reflexes and where the ball it was unreal. The shots that they were making, I think they were looking at each other going, listen, don't say anything, let's just keep playing, because everything was working for them. Kane was missing shots that you would think we'd never. I mean, he had setups, 2-mile-an-hour shots, and he's not killing it, and they're getting killed back. And Alvaro didn't know where to run. He was playing behind. It just became a very. The frustration was obvious.
Yeah, and I did see that again in the few points I got to watch. Those McDonald brothers, Kane and Alvaro were pounding it at them, and they just boom. Their hands were there. And then the shots fell. I mean, they clearly wasn't the first time they've ever gotten the ball pounded at them. So yeah, I'd like to go watch it again, of course, and I hope I get to see Kane and Alvaro play another match in something else. I'm not sure, but. Anyway, this was super fun.
I
It was nice
appreciate it.
meeting
It
you,
was
and
great.
we'll get offline and talk about Nebraska.
Okay.
All right. That sounds good. And with that, we're going to go, and we'll see you on the next stream.
All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll be back. Don't forget that ladies' match is coming up, and it's going to be fire. Don't miss it.
Paid by a team. Then we have to go down and sell. Get sponsors. They could if they want.